Meaning I want to scale my house or maybe my business. What would be the best way to do it?
The best way to do it is to get a weatherproof indoor-outdoor dome camera. This is Milena from MediaBoxEnt Lab. Today we have a weatherproof indoor-outdoor dome camera. It supports 264 and 265. Please subscribe and hit the bell to be the first to know about the coming up technology and share it with those who can benefit from it.
All right, so let me show you what you get first before we go to some of the configuration of this. So what we get is the key so we can open. I already opened it, so I'll show you in a second. We get the screw to mount it right on the wall, where it will be. And this is the waterproof for your H.265 cable. Then we get the instructions here, how to mount it, and a key so you can draw right on the wall. Thank you card for more information. Also this CD if you want to install some of the software. And here we got all the instructions, but I will go over everything. So if you get one of these cameras, you know what to do. Now, before we go into the camera, a few things here. So this is an H.265, so you need to connect it with H.265. And you're going to use this if you're going to be using this up door. This is waterproof. So lucky has a ring, and so no water will hold here. Now, your next thing, it requires 12 volts. So the camera doesn't come with any power supply. So make sure you check the manufacturer to get the transformer you need. Is a 12 volts DC. All right, so right now I'm powered up with universal 12 volts. So you can also use a 12 volt, but you should look into the manufacturer before you try to power up. Anyway, the center pin is plus, and our side that will be the minus. So I already have a plug-in. So let's look. So this is a dome. So just look when you put it right in the ceiling. And what is nice, you can move the camera and let it in one position. It will not move automatically. You had it set. So all right, so we're using the Allen key to remove the dome. It has a safety cable there. All right, so you see the camera right there. This thing has like in case you get any water bill, so do not remove this back from here. So now the camera, the way it works, you can set the degrees. You see that? I already open it and set the degrees. So let's say you put it right on the ceiling, and you need to let's say you need to point some type of merchandise, so secure some part of the building or anything. So you set the degrees, 20, 35 degrees, only goes to one side. All right, so this is stationary, so it goes straight. So now I can bring it all the way down. So most like it is, let's say you have it right in the ceiling, and you want to point right by the front door, you want to point the sidewalk, then you just move the degrees. That will require you to set it up. So let's get that close right there. When that's set, then with the Phillips screwdriver, all right, you tight. I'm going to leave it straight for now. It is 2. And it's done. You did that. Let's put back. It has a safety cable, so it will not fall off. And we go this way. We use the Allen key. It has a ring too there. So when it's started real good, we're ready to install it. So in the next section, we're going to be testing and install the camera. All right, so to get the camera going, we need to download a software called IPC Search Tool. You're going to go into uniview.ro, download the software. Now, for the phone application, do not try to use this because it's in Chinese. So I will let you know how to do it in a second. So when you download it for Windows, you're going to execute the file. When you execute it, it's nothing going to get installed. It will just execute. You have to keep the OK, and then you get this viewer. So this is pretty simple. When you attach the camera to the network, when you apply power, you're going to see the 2 lights coming on in the front of the 2, and red LED lights stays on for like 10 seconds, and then they say nothing else happened. You will think the camera went off. You search, and then right there you're going to get the IP address. The original said was 13. In my case is 12, and they give you the MAC address and information, the version. When you're right there, There are a few things you can do it. You can change the network if you want to change the IP address of the camera. You can delete the password, restart the camera. All we're going to do is a web browser. In this case, for me, it's only working on Explorer, and Firefox was not working. So I know that's the address. So we can either try to open here, see nothing happened. So I'm going to copy that address. We're going to take this out. Let's go to Explorer. Let's click this in and let's log in. Now, default password is admin lowercase. Admin lowercase. I do recommend you later on change this. We'll log in. Let's minimize this for a second. And actually, I will use this in my studio. That's what I have it for. So I put that in my studio. I love the resolution. So now, let's go to the setup. So as you see here, I got part of the studio. I mean, beautiful screen, even though this doesn't support H.264, my browser. But if you see, it's working real nice. It's real good. So a few things when you start in the beginning. There are a few configurations we can change. We can change the basics. Here, give you information. The internet, I didn't change anything by default. It's automatic done. The time, I'm actually Easter time, so I changed the time. You will set that out. If you have the server, I leave it the way it is. Didn't change anything. This, if you want to change the fans, the time, and whatever you want to display, you can change it from here. And definitely, we need to edit it. Definitely, we're going to have to edit this user and create a new password. We always will be admin, but we have to make sure we change the password. We don't want somebody logging into our network. Now, network configuration, again, I just leave that there. DNS server, use Google, it's preset. Port number, we're not going to change anything. This, if you want it actually, again, now remote, then you need some type of DNS service. There are some free ones you can use. Particularly, I tend to use non-IP. In my case, I'm a register. I use it for the things, but you can use non-IP, the free version. This way, you can have your own like domain name or whatever it will be, and then you can log into the camera by typing non-IP dot whatever, and then you can like get it into the camera. You can set up an email if you want to. Camera send messages email. See here, you set up your email and more network configuration videos. There's plenty of stuff. This one, I just leave it the way it is. It has a lot of configuration. It's snapshots, main server. If you want like multicasting, we're gonna leave it the way it is. So it has a good resolution. That's the resolution right now. We can set even the image, even intelligence, and I leave it the way it is. You can send across line, objects, faces, tracking, whatever you want to move an object, so you can set an alarm, depends on the hour and the time. You can do all those changes. In my case, I'm not going to set this alarm. See, you can put also the thumbnail. There is a lot of things you have to go over. You can create an event, a storage, you can storage videos on an FTP server. Security, again, you want to change the network configurations, and you can even put a watermark. You can create a key, a security key to log in into the network, to authentication. So there's many things we can do here. And again, time, server, we leave that what it is. So as you see, it has a lot of configurations. There's a lot of things to go over. But when I plug it in, the only thing I did was change my the only thing I did was change the time, and then the view here. And there is third section view. If you have multiple cameras, you can change that. You can view in different ways. Let's go see. It depends the way you want to do this. You know, I just took a snapshot. Let me go back to main screen. It's better. Yes, that's it. Works perfect. And now let me show you a little bit on the applications for my Android phone. All right, so the software you need to download is AC Viewer. You can search that in the App Store or Google Store. Let's execute it. and we see right there live in my phone. It's in HD. You can search there. It's smooth. You can send a standard. There's many things. There is no speaker in this case. This allow you to put a lot of camera if you want, but it looks perfect. It's pretty simple to set up. There are more stuff that needs to be there are a lot of more things that needs to be configured, but it was pretty simple. The way I did it, I search again, I click that, and I said scan my network, and automatically scan the network and detect the camera. Didn't try this, but my guessing is that to download the software. If you download this application and you scan your local network, you will be able to see it. Now remember, you got to make sure you are connected to a local network now to the data. If not, it's not going to be able to find it. All right, so with this we complete the whole tutorial on the camera. Thank you.